Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kim Sykes on another segment of My Mondays. Today's segment of My Mondays, I actually got a very special guest. Someone I consider a mentor, someone that I could go to for any sound advice. And we're just going to talk about this housing buying process, and also the importance of owning property within the African American community, because a lot of times we don't really take that initiative of talking about these things. So just like I was saying, we're just going to talk about it. And with that being said, y'all, this is Charlie Holloway right here.
Hey, what's up, Kimberly? Like you said, Charlie Holloway, all things real estate. First, Kimberly, let me just congratulate you, give you your flowers right now. I know it's a year, just over a year, doing the podcast thing. I'm very proud of you from the day I met you in other capacities into where you have evolved right now. So anytime, any place, if you need me, I'm there. It's an honor to be here as you embark on your second year in your podcast.
I very much appreciate that, man, because like a lot of people don't give people their flowers when they don't have the time to give them their flowers. So I really do appreciate that, and I appreciate you too, man. Like I said, you've been a mentor towards me. Like you the one that actually was one of the people that inspired me to, take the time to study into real estate. So I really do appreciate that. And with that being said, let's talk about your real estate and your business and how it's going and stuff like that, so people could give a brief rundown, like just knowing your qualifications as a realtor. And
Absolutely. I've been a real estate agent since 2014, but really showing up being a realtor, I always say that's a start date, but really getting into it and ingratiating myself, being a student and being able to reach higher heights with clients and stuff like that, I would say around about 2016 is where my business really took off. And now I would say I've put over 100 people in homes year to date, probably even 150, and the numbers just keep going up. Now, as far as the capacity in which I handle all of the 7 cities, from Newport News, Williamsburg, York County, all the way to Chesapeake, and I even will go venture out into Virginia Beach. All things real estate. I would be remiss if I didn't say I'm a part of a great team, which is the Holloway Experience team, aka HERE team. My brother Charles Holloway is the team lead, and we got other people. So it's kind of like me and my brother and other people and a host of other people on our team taking over this real estate world. And believe it or not, we haven't even been 10 years in the game, and a lot of people, a lot of friends and family we have touched. It's not just real estate for us; it's a ministry, and it's something that we're very passionate about.
That's what's up, man. Like I think we need to all take that initiative and just giving you your flowers and your company its flowers as well, because like you said, you've been doing this for what, roughly 5 years now, and 6 years, 6 years. Being a black realtor, I don't know the percentages of it. I should look it up. I'll probably look it up later on today or something. But just I know it's not that many out there, or if it is, then...
Surprisingly, no, it's not that many when I started, but it's a lot more coming, and it's a new era in real estate.
Yes.
And I'm just happy to see where it's going. But testament to what you're saying, it is challenging. We do have to work twice as hard, but not just in the real estate capacity. That's just in life, period.
Right.
But honestly, Kendall, I would tell you, I wouldn't want it no other way.
Yeah.
It's what keep us sharp. It's what keep us hungry, and it's what's being on display to clients, past clients and future clients, to why they can trust us, because nobody's going to outwork us.
Yeah, that's a saying that I once heard, or I got this saying: behind hard work is a great reward.
Absolutely.
And so, talking about black realtors and just overall, the purpose of this podcast, let's talk about the importance of black people, African Americans owning property, because I feel like that's something that we don't have a discussion about. And I feel like this is the time for us to take that opportunity, especially because after the pandemic, which we still in, but the interest rates was pretty much low.
Absolutely.
So we needed to take advantage of this.
Absolutely. I would tell anybody to take advantage of it, because the interest rates are historically low.
Yeah.
They're slightly going up a little bit, but now is the best time to buy real estate, to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. Now is that time. And a large thing I would say to our culture is most times that's the immediate way to obtain wealth, as well as to let your money work for you. Most of your very successful people has gotten success by the means of real estate.
Right.
Because real estate opens you up to a whole larger platform of things you can do, just as far as what you can imagine. And home ownership, why pay mortgage? Why pay rent and live out somebody else's dreams versus making your dreams come true? So I just
because people don't really realize this. This is probably my last year renting, or at least next 2 years is gonna be my last 2 years renting. I'm just gonna let that be known.
Absolutely.
But this is my biggest forte about it. When you're renting, what people don't realize is you're paying somebody else's bills. Mm-hmm. And also you're helping somebody else build up their credit.
And their empire.
Yeah, and their empire. Like you helping them out. And by me being pro-black, I know it's gonna be some white people watching this. Caucasian people watching this, but but half the time that we renting these apartments and something like that, sometimes it be, white people that we helping them out. We helping them build up their empire, just like how you said.
Well, even more than that, Ken, besides that, I just think we just need to focus on, as a culture and as people, generational wealth for your inheritance, for your family and your children. You can't leave, God forbid, if something was to happen to you, or anyone, if you was to have a child right now, you can't leave them an apartment.
You can't,
right? You can't, right? So what can you leave them? You can leave them your heirs, your home.
Yeah.
And hope that they do the best by taking care of it. If the house is paid off, it gives them a jump start ahead of life more than the average. And I think that financial literacy in home ownership and other things and savings is what we really need to teach our culture and our children and just the community at large.
Yeah.
And what better way than in real estate to do it, and then as you do real estate saving and stuff like that, it all kind of works together. And the more we kind of preach and teach that and have seminars and different things for our youth and just people at large, I think it'll be a great benefit. Because one of the things too, aside, when you have a home, it's just such a thing as called home equity loan and home equity inside that home. With that being said, that's the lowest loan you can borrow from as credit, as far as credit paying it back. Mm-hmm. If you was to go right now to get a personal loan right now, you probably paying an interest rate of 12.99. Versus if you was to borrow from your home, which you already paying to, the interest rate should be could be as low as a 2.99. Which one would you rather pay back? The lesser of two evils, right?
Yeah.
But that's the thing, that home ownership. If you have equity in your home, you can borrow that equity in your home. Some people have gotten new cars. I got one client brought a new car at the same time, able to sell their home and still make out good. It's just so different, many things that you can do. You can use this home that you currently have, you can rent it out, then go on to a next home and let the home that you're renting out for top dollar pay for the new home that you're in.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Just this conversation alone even made me, want to study a little bit more about some of this stuff, because like you said, there's so many benefits of owning a home that I don't think not everybody really knows.
I think the misnomer is a lot of people and a lot of the clients that come to us always feel, I'm gonna do it next year, my credit's not right.
Yeah.
Well, your credit would never be right if you never get started. So I would tell everybody the first thing you need to do is get in the game.
Yeah.
As long as you're in the game, you're getting somewhere. You're gaining momentum, you're gaining yards. Credit repair, we can't help with that. We help all things real estate from start to end and make it a smooth transaction for everyone. Now, of course, with this current market, it's a seller's market, so it's a little bit crazy. But the good thing is having a great agent and be someone being able to coach you throughout the whole process. Right. That makes it a benefit to you.
Right. All right, so we probably better wrap this up, but last thing I just want to say is, what are some courses you say you have seminars doing, when's your next seminar? So those who's watching this podcast, they're able to just come out and just come to the seminar, get some more knowledge, and just understand what's going on.
Well, of course, we're still in the midst of a pandemic,
right?
But we normally, when we do regularly, have it every third Saturday at the month at our office, which is Omni Boulevard, right here in Newport News, in the heart of Newport News, where they can take that class, find everything and most that you need to know about home ownership. Mm-hmm. We have a lender on hand, we have a home inspector on hand, we have everybody on hand that touches the home buying process, and that's normally every third Saturday of the month. Also, from here and there, we have took it and did it Zoom, via Zoom, so people can just follow our Zoom, follow our Instagram, follow our Facebook page, and be on Zoom and still get the credit and get the home buying tools. It's a lot of things out here for first-time home buyers where the government has funded money that will help you with the down payment, help you with some closing cost assistance. It's a lot of things out here that different people can take advantage of.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things, Killing, it would be remiss to me again if I didn't say what these pink shirts is. One of the things is the month of October is Breast Cancer Awareness.
Correct.
So I gifted you one of those shirts, and every Friday from now on, if you will wear that and shoot me a post, tag me in it, and we're donating $50 to the Cancer Society on behalf of the Holloway Experience team.
All right, you can see Holloway Experience team. I
Absolutely.
definitely wear it.
Please do.
I wear it to like one of my to my practices, so your parents they can see like, what's that?
Yes, and it'll spark a lot of questions, but at the same time, we're very serious about our outreach to the children and to the community at large.
Right. And so that being said, y'all, I want to say again, thank you to Charlie. I really appreciate this. It definitely was beneficial to me. I'm pretty sure it's beneficial to my cameraman as well. I'm still gonna have some more questions to ask him after this podcast, of course. But this is a brief rundown. If y'all want to follow Charlie with some platforms,
Facebook, Instagram. I'll leave my number I'll leave my contact information and number in the bio. 757-218-6659. That number is 757-218-6659. If you got any questions, please call, text me. No question is a silly question, and we can get started, and I'll take it from there.
All right. With that being said, y'all, just coming to sites with my good friend, mentor, Charlie Holloway, doing another segment of My Mondays.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it too, man.